Hey everybody, welcome back to another Rogue Run. I'm your host as always, Dark Fire, and we are playing another Dead Cells run. If you hear me randomly wince in pain, have I got a story for you. Over the weekend, we're not playing on that. Play on hard mode. Over the weekend, I decided to go swimming before a convention, and not realizing that I'm an old fart that doesn't exercise all that much. And basically be like, hey, yeah, this seems like a good idea to injure myself, so let's do it. And we're gonna do the funny foot strat. Okay, looks like we have a bleed build here. Ooh. A bleed and freeze build once again. Nice. I don't really like this weapon a lot of the time, for obvious reasons. As you can see, basically it relies on me to push them at something. So we are immediately going to trade off for something immediately better. But yeah, I decided to go swimming for the first time in forever. And what better way to celebrate me going swimming the first time in forever than horseplay? So I did some horse playing. Basically, me and Buddy decided to be like, hey, let's... Okay, can you stop that? Decided to basically volley a ball back and forth, like one of those beach balls. And look and behold, we have it. It's very windy that day, so I'm like, we're both diving all over the place. And I'm like, I don't know, about 5'8". That gives you some perspective that in like 5-foot water or whatever, I'm having to like jump or whatever to fully get at the ball that's like going over my head, because the wind decides to be a jerk and like curve it half the time. But regardless, I was constantly doing that, no problem most of the time, until towards the end where I'm constantly... Oh yeah, give me 1 second. Let me make sure Thunderbird's not interfering with everything. Yeah, what decided to happen is I was severely, like, feeling it the next day. I was already feeling it by the end. I don't want any fire things. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to try and go fast. I'm going to try and take my time. I do not care about light speed, honestly. Hell, I don't even care about what I have in my inventory right now. But yeah, after that, basically just to put on my shoes, I had to like kind of finagle them on. And even then, I didn't really finagle on properly. So it was very, very painful. And when we went out to eat, I was mostly fine. Ooh, we could try the Hayabusa. We'll get to that. Do I have any more mutations? Let's try the War Spear. Okay, it's 2 times damage also. So we'll spend all our money for that. Melee attack restores depending on attack damage after dodging attack the last minute. I don't feel like that's fast enough. So we'll just go for our general melee. Oh yeah, also basically have to recycle. Anyways, so by the next morning, I was severely sore, even with an ice pack, multiple ice packs. So needless to say, I had my convention. So I was like, how bad could it be? Like, walking around, I'll be fine. Eventually, it'll settle in. Nope. The entire time was like, sit, get up like I'm an old man, and, yeah. Okay, this is actually really good. As long as I don't get hit, I should be fine. I don't know why, but ice builds are just really powerful. Okay, let me get rid of him. Sorry, I have to concentrate in like certain aspects. Ooh, the biters got him. But yeah, anyways, I decided to still go to the convention, mainly because this is something I only do with my friends like once a year, and I would have been like severely distraught if I didn't get to like do actual convention with them. I'm glad I still went, but at the same time, I really wanted to go back in time and punch myself for being like, yeah, let's go to the pool or whatever, and decide that let's horseplay. And my friend felt bad that that's what happened, but I also said to him, it's not your fault. I'm an adult. I made the decision to basically horseplay. What is when you strike several? Okay. But yeah, he still felt bad every time I brought up the pain. I was like, dude, don't worry about it. It'll eventually go away. I'm just hoping it's nothing super serious. Ooh, pyrotechnics. I actually really like pyrotechnics. I would not like to not have to rely on a freeze build, but eh. It is what it is. There's a hidden hole here. Eh. Secret zone discovered. How much money was in here? Ooh, wave of a denial. Sure. I don't use the other one though that much, so let's get out of here. But yeah, ultimately, I had to basically sit, eventually get up, sit, get up, sit, get up. So I managed to get about, I don't know, maybe about like 20 pictures or so, which I'll eventually post on my Tumblr if anyone's interested. Pretty sure I put that in the description still. Anyways, long story short, I didn't get to see much of the convention. I basically took like one lap around the marketplace, saw a couple things in the arcade, went to no panels, but that's not a surprise considering I never go to panels when I basically end up going to conventions. Some might be like, oh, why do you go to conventions if you're not going to go to panels? Yeah, well, get lost. But the main reason I go half the time is, one, to check out the marketplace, and sometimes there's other things that don't involve panels where I have to wait in line. Because, like, yeah, panels are cool and all, but the whole waiting in line, yeah, I'm kind of a little past that. Especially when I want to do other things and get up and walk around. That's more for when I was younger. What I have now is just better. Even with it upgraded. Actually surprised I haven't gotten hit. Granted, this weapon's like super stupidly powerful right now. Keep forgetting Wave of Denial is only to use if something's coming at me and I don't want it to come at me. Well, there goes that. I thought I could get away with it. But yeah, so flash forward, not going into full details because I might accidentally, well, not accidentally, but more like I'll probably repeat myself via stream if I talk about it here. In which case I might post that stream. It's kind of just like, oh, hey, he's talking about his convention. I came back, still sore. Next day, still sore. Flash forward to here, Still somewhat sore, but not as sore as I was Saturday morning, and then the rest of Saturday. Now, I technically should be resting more, but I wanted to record some Dead Cells, and also kind of give the great news that I'm eventually going to buy the DLC, and I mean all the DLC, because it's on sale. It was like 14 bucks or something like that. So that way I can eventually stop getting the things like, oh, you need to buy the DLC. Okay, apologies about that. I went to move, and Spine decided to say, hi, I'm here. And by that, I mean it decided to be like, you, I'm here to inflict pain. Because I went to do a slight movement to like kind of adjust myself, and it's just like, yikes. We'll do ice crossbow just to see it. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure how far I'm going to get in this run. Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta choose a mutation. Since I am doing freezing, I might as well do frostbite. We'll just take that for now. And I knocked over everything too. Okay, after having to basically readjust myself once again, hopefully that fixes some things. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. Shovel's kind of funny, but at the same time, I don't want to do that. Alright, so we just need to... And we just need 3 more. And we're free now. I always have to play that conservatively because whenever I decide to be like, hey, I'm gonna use a cursed chest because I like being funny. Not the best choice of action, especially on higher difficulties, unless you're confident you can avoid all the enemies' bullcrap. Yeah. I decided if I'm gonna have ice powers, I might as well basically go for the other thing. Yeah, I'm also just gonna kind of go forward. There's a cake back there. Not sure when this episode's gonna... Yikes. Not sure when this episode's gonna also come out. But I guarantee it will come out sometime this week. Normally, I record these over the weekend and then upload them, whatchamacallit, I want to say Monday? Yeah, Monday sounds about right. Why I'm recording this, despite being in immense pain, I'm suicidal. Probably gonna, like, look back on this and be like, yeah, you're an idiot. You should have just rested. Give me 1 second again. Okay. The episode that just keeps on giving. Okay. Okay, well, we got him. And yeah, I'd rather not give up on this run if I can help it. Yeah, stop that. I do like this spear a lot. In case you're wondering why I decided to switch to hard mode, a lot of my future runs are going to be like this until basically I get up to Nightmare. I'm comfortable. Now, that's not to say that this will probably ever go away. I know another... before I get sidetracked with another thought. I'll probably basically just keep recording these until I get bored of them. But how much, like how fast I'm gonna get bored depends on the interest of the DLC. But I know as far as another game I still need to play on the channel is Enter the Gungeon. Ooh, harpoon could be really good. Or, yeah, that. So I'm not using the other thing right now, so yeah, that'll help me immensely. Take that. I do not want to go to the ancient sewers. Ancient sewers sucks. Okay, I think I might have found a better way of sitting than how I was sitting before. Holy Christ. Never get old, viewers. It's like... It's asinine. That's all I could say. Oh. I don't want ice crossbow. Because I'm having too much fun with the other thing right now. I don't want to upgrade that. Last one. Yeah, just to move around a lot of the time. Half the time likes to be like, haha. Let's see. Lose gold when hit. Critical hits. Ooh, no mercy. Okay. Yeah, these are like every other run. Or every other stage. Like I'm saying or whatever, this might have to be posted into or recorded in like multiple sessions. Because my problem I have now is I can only whatchamacallit, basically stand to sit for so long before my body's like, hey, dumb shit, how about you get up and move? This is what I meant by I'm in extreme pain, like I've never felt this before. Executed. Okay. You might resist that, but you're dying to it regardless. So, yeah, I apologize that a lot of this is going to be oh, he got destroyed. I will take that. I don't care. What the hell hit me? Oh, probably you. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, the execution's pretty good. What am I getting health from? Oh, my war spear. I was like, what the hell am I getting health from? And it's like, oh yes, the war spear. It's actually coming in handy. Oh yeah, it's all come together. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of run through this game as fast as I can, whether I die or don't. Kind of glad I got to try out the war spear before I severely crippled myself for life by trying to play a video game. Which is funny because I recently finished, how about you stop that? Blaster Master 02. Such a good game. Like, I feel like I would be able to... Okay, you need to stop that. I'm gonna drink till I feel nothing anymore. I feel like I would enjoy it even more if I wasn't in such crippling pain. But, like, the cast of characters, the array of weapons you get, the planets you go to, it just pulled me in more than Blaster Master 01. Or just 0 if... We'll kind of level up everything evenly. Just so we're getting stuff. Okay. Where does this go? Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need it. Yeah, there were some bosses or whatever I was like stumped on. I think it was like only the final boss. Like I was like really stumped on. other bosses where it took me a little bit to be like, oh, okay, you have to do this to him. But the final boss, I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Because I was very limited on what I could do. And it's like, oh, you need to do that. Why couldn't I think of that? And I think it just limits, I think it just comes down to, like, not having the imagination as much as I did before as a kid. Because I feel like as a kid, like, the sky's the limit. It's like, yeah, do this and that, and sit there and, like, do a backflip and other dumb shit. I don't know. But, let me drop down here. Grab this. Yeah. Kind of try and even things out. Not even at the first boss, honestly. I already feel at my limit. I feel like I'm gonna ultimately regret doing what I'm doing right now. Because originally I was gonna be like, I'll just take a break off. I don't really have that much of an active audience to really warrant it, and even if I did, I'm sure they would understand, but I really want to record more Dead Cells. Okay. Did not even know that there was someone there. That shows you how much I'm paying attention. The funny thing is, I was going to farm that achievement at one point. Well, I guess I don't have to anymore. I know some of the achievements require me to... Okay, dickheads. Yeah, that's the thing with hard mode, is enemies hit you for a lot. And you have to be, like, super careful at times. Okay, well, I went the wrong way, apparently. Please, let me up. I think it's this way I have to go. Give me 1 second once again. Ugh, it sucks being fidgety. It really does. In case you're wondering why I'm taking like multiple breaks, it goes back into my backstory where my back, like, I start to feel either pain in my back or weakness, where my legs are like supporting me in a weird way. So I'm trying to not basically sit in a particular way that puts too much strain on either side. I'll take that. So I have some health. So, needless to say, I'm an old fat man that needs to get some exercise. That's all it boils down to. Let it be a lesson. Never get complacent at all. Because when you do, you tend to get owned. Ooh, I kind of want the boomerang. Be ultimately funny. I don't really care about... Eventually I'm gonna replace the cleaver. So I'm not really gonna care too much about that. Does this work on bosses? Effect have for bosses. So 7.5 health is what they need. Ah, you bitch. Hate that move. There we go. Nice. Boss executed. Okay. As much as I'd like to continue this, I'm probably going to stop this here. Alright, we're back since last time where let's just say things didn't go quite as well as it did. Feeling a little bit better than last recording. I'm kind of having to sit at an awkward angle once again, because once again I'm not fully healed yet. Where do I want to go? Once again, I cannot go to the DLC. We'll just probably go to Still Village, because I don't like the other area. But yeah, apologies if everything sounds weird, or there was multiple cuts in the last one. It's just how it goes. Still not sure how I'm going to end up. Stop that. Executed. Okay. Somehow I got him both. Oh yeah, I was like, how do I get in? And then I'm pressing the wrong button. Don't want any of those. But yeah, whatchamacallit. Last time there was multiple cuts and whatnot, despite me doing well. So hopefully there won't be as many cuts. If there is another cut after this, basically, we'll call the run a loss and just say move on from there. Because I would like to finish this run. Mainly because I do want to move on to next time with the DLC. So I almost get hit. Okay, let's see if we can't try and speed up a little bit faster. Okay, we'll go up here. This will get us access. Secret zone, baby! So yeah, you basically parkour your way over there and have like the spider ability. You can easily get over there. And let me just kill you. I doubt I'm gonna get what I want. And what I want is the ability. Stop that. I'll grab a couple more kills if I can help it. Just trying to like super focus on the run a little bit. So apologies if I'm going to be like a little silent at times. I'm still feeling like a little sore somewhat. I can speak English, I promise. But not as bad as it was yesterday, where like the slightest twitch or whatever is like, oh yeah, feel the pain, buddy. Okay. It was like the equivalent of if my guy was getting comboed. That's how it felt yesterday. I just need a couple more. We managed to get our 60, so we can just move on now. I just want a couple more souls. So we're just gonna kind of run by all these dudes. We'll go with that. I'm gonna just kind of run. Eventually I'll get to the point where I can just basically no life this game. Well, you can't get me from up here. Unless you want to teleport up here. Yeah, once we get past the clock tower, basically the only other area is High Peak Castle, not counting the bosses. That is a really good weapon, but too bad it's Too bad it's ass or whatever. It's like too slow to be any use to me. Okay, what do I want? What do you want? But yeah, I guess we'll upgrade that to S now. Because I haven't really seen anything else. Ooh. Normally I wouldn't go to the bank or whatever, but Clock Tower's a lot of like running around. I mean, the bank is too. But the bank can potentially be faster than Clock Tower. Plus, I hate the enemies that drop bombs. The most annoying thing is the one other enemy, where he's basically like, "Hey, guess what? Eat dick." Basically. What did that thing say to me? Yeah, the only enemy in here is this dude up here. Who can be super annoying if you don't deal with him right away. I'm not going to take the cursed chest. The bank has a lot of nasty things that can get you, like you saw the exploding enemies. Sometimes they'll come off screen. Not as nasty as Clock Tower at times, though. Yep, see, I would have been dead. Okay, that was a crappy situation. As you saw, I would have been super dead. And you saw those enemies, when they die, they shoot out projectiles, so... Yeah, good thing I didn't take the cursed chest. Because I would have been long dead, and this run would have been invalidated. Yeah, those things are super annoying, as is. Good thing I have the executed. Yeah, these mummies are like terrible to fight at times. Like, holy crap, you have no idea. In case you're wondering why I take so much damage, in case you skipped ahead in the video, my spear heals, but it also can do double damage. Ow, I just tossed out like 2 things. There was that slight tinge of pain where it's like, hey, you bent the wrong way again, so eat crap. But I'm going to continue and try and go as fast as possible, but we'll see how well it goes. My main problem with the injury I sustained is I can go at an angle, but as soon as I try and correct the trajectory, or basically like how I'm supposed to sit, the body's like, yeah, how about you go back to leaning? But leaning kind of takes it out of me too. Yeah, we got him with that. Okay, I'll take the minus damage percent. Thank goodness that one lined up. Okay, take the green. Green should take me out of here. Where does this go? I don't feel like going that way. Trying to find out where I need to go. Actually, give me 1 second. Actually, I feel like, yeah. I actually don't want to go to green. Green will lead me to the treasure of the bank, and while the treasure's cool and all, it's not going to ultimately help me. Okay, well, I have to go through all this crap again. Because the treasure, you saw those... Let you stop that. You saw those chains, right? The chains basically represent that, hey, if you touch them, you get sent back to where you started. Ooh. That's just better. Yeah, stop that. So that was a mimic, a vendor mimic, where basically if you end up trying to buy an item from a shop, there's a chance that a mimic will appear instead. And what the hell happened here? Who let you get that big? I certainly didn't, unless I ran by him. Yeah, see, if you run into it, you basically get sent back. I think this is, yeah. Pay back all my debt. I just always like taking the rest of it. And as you can see, faster than Clock Tower, though I screwed around a little bit. Okay. Upgrade that. We'll take that. I think there's a health fountain after this boss, so I think we should be fine in that regard. This boss can be kind of a bastard if you don't keep him on lockdown. Okay, got it to the second phase of the fight. This is what makes the fight so hard. What? There we go. Boss executed because it got to a certain health threshold. Yeah, if you do not keep that boss under control, you're gonna have problems. And as you can see, we have like literal no health files. If it tells me to go to the derelict, I'll tell it to piss off, because the derelict is like harder than High Peak Castle. Also, not as cool as High Peak Castle. There we go, 45. Let's go. Don't have anything for you. Yeah, there we go. The next difficulty up, you just get potions. Curious, which one does it want me to go to? Yep, of course, the derelict. Which I'm not going to, because the derelict sucks. You think High Peak Castle is hard? Go to the derelict and tell me otherwise. And then also tell me I'm wrong. But yeah, the derelict has basically a bunch of explosions and whatnot, where sometimes you'll just get knocked around. And to no fault of your own, either. Okay, good. Him pushing you into walls and whatnot is not that good of a thing. Okay, we need 2 keys, as always, to basically make it through here. I am surprised I'm carrying this build. Normally, 2 times damage is like a death sentence. Get him out. Holy crap. It's just... By the end of this, I'm just gonna be like one pile of like sore nerves. Why are those two next to each other? Basically, I'm gonna have to come back or whatever to get both keys now. Yeah. We'll go get the other key. Yeah, immediately after this, I'm basically like going to ice pack myself. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the bedroom. The bedroom is well, actually, I say usually close to where you have to go, but the one you want actually. Yeah, the one you actually want. Yeah. Okay. Come down here, idiot. I got him. Is that any better? No, it's actually not. I actually don't want to recycle that food just in case I need it. But yeah, the spear is helping. Ooh, we are actually close to where we need to go. If you see this color thing, or this color door, he fell off on his own. That's actually quite funny. Ooh, that was really good. Let us go back for a little bit just to see if whatchamacallit, if the end is right there. If it is, that's actually gonna help us. Flashbang could help us. But I don't want to risk it right now with I'd rather have basically strats where I can just like toss and forget. Okay, that's red. Okay, it might have been on the other end. I hate that dude. Yeah, it wasn't down here. So it was through the door earlier. Ooh, a better saw blade. Yeah, I've been rocking the same saw blade since day one. So having more damage is actually going to be more beneficial. Okay. Yeah, so I just drew the short end of the straw. But if you go through this green one, should lead you close to the end there. At least that's what I've noticed whenever I played and went through High Peak Castle. I like how he's so forceful. He basically pulls you from like the other side of the thing. Like, my dude, relax. It's not that serious. The red is up there. Okay, well, I seem to be recovering most of my health, so I might not even need to go back for the one thing. Keep forgetting you need to either freeze the dudes or just leave. I'm just leaving. Yeah. See how good Frostbite with like basically freezing enemies is? It's just stupidly good. It's just a better War Spear, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, goodbye, other War Spear. You served me well up till this point. is this a teleport up here? Yeah. Let's teleport over there. Might be right nearby. Like I said, it's normally near the green door, from what I've noticed. Nah, you need to stop that. But I've also never seen it be like this kind of pattern. Oh no, never mind. We got it. Okay, throne room it is. Oh, goodness. Okay, we're almost at the end of the run. I didn't get to 60 because I got hit a couple times. Yeah, we'll just throw it into something, whatever. Upgrade that to S, upgrade that to S. Okay, I'm going to mentally prepare myself and reposition because body's having a massive conniption. So, give me a second and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm mentally prepared for what's about to happen. Either I'm gonna get absolutely trounced or I'm going to trounce this boss. So let's see how this goes here. Ow. Yeah, try not heal unless he goes to his one phase. Okay, he wouldn't let me pass him. Oh god. Ah! By the way, the boss execution thing will work on him, by the way. So, in case you're worried about it not working, it will. Okay. Yep, save boss executed. Okay, well that is the end of the run. Managed to do it. Thanks to the spear. I have 1 health left. 1 health vial. We did it. We did a hard mode run on stream. Or screen? Stream. Stream. I'm delirious right now with all the pain. So, yeah. That is going to be it. I'm going to go cry into a corner as I crawl out of my chair and die. So thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, hopefully I'm in better condition. We'll see you then. Later.